Good morning, day 3 on the PCT. Just leaving the vintage Lakeside Inn. There is like a lake down there I never got to check out just because I've been held up in my room for a few days, but got a few things to drop off at the post office, sending back my puffy jacket because my wife at my next stop, she's sending me my warmer one. So thanks, babe. I greatly appreciate that. I got my outdoor research sun hoodie. That was my base layer to sleep in to start out. Since I picked up a warmer one, I don't need that. And just a few smaller things. And then a little something for my wife, my doggy bear. Miss you guys so much. It was great to be able to talk to my wife a few times in town and my dad. So thanks, Dad. Dad helped me out with the stay here in the next town, so appreciate that, Dad. But yeah, onward to the post office. Then I got to find a ride back to trail. Oh, I made it back to trail. I think maybe take it easy today. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I met a father and daughter duo the other day, Savannah and her dad. They were staying with some friends in town. Ran into them at the post office, so I got a ride back to trail with them, which was really nice because I wasn't sure how I was getting back to trail, but onward we go. About 4 miles in for the day. So far it's going pretty well. Still a little lower energy than I would like. I probably only go like 10 or 12 miles today. But I ran into Psyched, and he's hiking with a girl named Chaos. Hiked with Psyched a little bit till they stopped for a water break. So we'll keep on moving. Stop for lunch in maybe another hour or so. But turned out to be a really beautiful day. Onward we go. I'm absolutely loving this pine forest I'm walking through. This is pretty cool. I had a lot of questions past couple videos about, is there blazes on this trail? How do you know where to go? Every once in a while, and I mean every once in a great while, you'll see one of these posts with a Pacific Crest Trail sign on it, but sometimes you might only see 1 or 2 of those a day. So it's certainly not like other trails back east where you have like a white blaze every like 1/10 of a mile or so, or every 100 feet, however frequent those are on, say, like the Appalachian Trail. But yeah, for the most part, just it's a pretty worn footpath, so for the most part you just follow the trail. But I still use Far Out GPS app for navigation, and a few times I've used Gaia for navigation as well. But onward we go. This thing still smells like smoke. Sure it's a controlled burn, but way too many snakes. That fallen tree there, that like branch sticking up. I just looked at it. It looked like a big snake sticking out of the ground. Either that or a dragon. Not quite sure. Well, I made it to camp. Overall, it went really good today. First day back on trail after having noro. Even with getting a late start, I was still able to do 15 miles. So I felt pretty good about that. And I did stop taking my elevation sickness medication while I was in town. So I stopped that for now, and I still did good with the climbs. I'm camped around 7,700 feet, and I was up to about 8,000 feet today. So yeah, overall, really good day. That's where set up. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a good night. Good morning. Day 24 on the PCT. I just left camp. It was a pretty good night. A little chilly. Wish I would have had a puffy jacket last night. That's okay. I'll get it in about 4 or 5 days. So over the next 20 miles, it's only like 900 feet of ascent and like 4,000 feet of descent. So I think I want to aim for probably 20 miles today. That'll get me over the 300 mile mark. So we'll see how it goes, but it's a beautiful morning out. Still in this pine forest. This has been like ever since leaving Big Bear. Really love this section. So onward we go. It's been really great being back on trail. Feeling kind of trapped in town. Didn't really have a choice, but staying in there that long. But yeah, it's great to be back out hiking again. I guess this is the second day, but yeah, I seem to have this thing where I seem to get some kind of sickness on every hike. This time it was norovirus. Last time it was fatigue. Before that it was COVID. So hopefully no other sicknesses on this trail. This has been a really beautiful area I've been walking through today. Back down there is, I guess, the stream where I've crossed over a couple times so far. Yeah, just a really nice change of scenery. Like, beautiful. Whoa, little slippage. Got about 3 miles left for the day. I'm getting a little tired. I haven't been able to quite eat as much, or not even close to as much as what I was eating on trail before I got noro. But besides that, I've been hiking with Renee and Shane on and off for the past couple days. Their names are now Cinderella and Prince. Cinderella, aka Renee, was carrying an extra pair of shoes on her back of her pack, got it caught on a blowdown when she was going under. Her shoe got caught up, so Shane, now Prince, had to walk back round trip like an extra 1.3 miles to get it. So yeah, it's been cool to see them again. But yeah, just gonna have a snack and then 3 more miles left for the day. I made it to mile 300. I think each 100 miles is getting a little bit more difficult. This last 100 miles was took me through Mission Creek section, which wasn't the easiest. And I got norovirus, so I'm still kind of dealing with the, I guess, aftermath of that. And on the other side of this sign, it looks like there's, I don't know, about 2,530 miles to go. But I think I got about a mile to a water source. Go and get some more water and then basically camp the first place I can find. Onward we go. Trail for the last few miles, it's been nothing but walking right along the side of a huge drop off. Been like this for about 3 miles now. Not a big fan of these sections, and I think I got a few more miles left of this, or more. I don't know. But yeah, it's a Pretty steep drop off if you fall. Well, I finally made it to camp. I should have camped underneath that bridge a few miles back, because after I left that area, it just went up on that, like, kind of, I guess, not really a ridge line, but just kind of cutting across the mountain. So there was like no options of where to camp there. So it was like 23 miles today. So I did 23 today. So tomorrow's probably going to be a shorter day. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you all have a good night. Good morning. Day 25 from the PCT. Just getting started. I was, I don't know, camped down there somewhere. It was pretty damp last night, so it's a little cold this morning. So, the sun beating down on me this morning. Feels pretty good. Yeah, it's so far a beautiful day. Got a little late start around 7:30, but that's because I hiked a little longer yesterday than what I had planned. There's a campsite in about 16 miles I think I'm shooting for today, but we'll see how the day goes. So onward we go. Oh, guess that's the Deep Creek Hot Springs down there. Looks like people getting in. I think I'll pass that one up. Just keep on moving. We got about another 1.5 miles to the next water source. Figured the hot springs like that can be a bit of a party scene. Maybe additional grounds for Noro type of thing. So I'm staying clear of that. Onward we go. Crossing the bridge. It's a Baden Powell in front of me. It looks like the smog is pretty thick today. You can barely see it. I believe that's the smog from LA. But yeah, I've been hearing it's pretty gnarly up top. Sounds like it might just be as bad or worse than what it was like up on the peak of San Jacinto. So I've got like, I think another 2 or 3 days to get into Wrightwood, and then when I leave there, I'll be hitting up Baden Powell will be next up on the list. But yeah, it's the more snow hiking ahead. Yeah, look at all these flowers up here. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I certainly didn't expect this kind of, I guess, vegetation starting out in the desert. This is really nice. Whew. Had some cell phone service, so I got to talk to my wife this afternoon. It's always nice to be able to talk to her on the trail. So love you, babe, miss you. I've got about, I think, 5 miles left for the day. Trail's been doing like a lot of switchbacks, so it's headed down here, circling around, and it's coming across the other side. Done several of those lately, past like 5 miles or so. But the morning, these past like 3 days, the mornings and these like afternoon hours have been going really good for me. Been able to maintain like a 3.4 to 4 mile an hour walking pace while I'm moving. So it's been miles have been going by pretty quickly. So that's really good. It's definitely an easier section. So yeah, about 5 miles left for the day. And I guess I'll have to find camp somewhere. Onward we go. This lake's pretty awesome. I'm hiking next to. Just keep on walking. I'm looking for a place to camp. The trail went along the road there, and now I'm kind of in an area where it's kind of difficult to find a spot to camp. So yeah, that lake's pretty cool though. So onward to find a spot to make home for the night. Made it to Silverwood Lake. There's pit toilets and pavilions. Beautiful lake. One I pointed out earlier. Either I'll find a place to set up my tent, or I might sleep on the picnic table. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of buggy out. I don't want to get bit up all night long, but yeah, it's like another 23-mile day, so tomorrow's definitely going to be shorter. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you all have a good night.